It's a very cool and crisp early March morning, and it's with some excitement that I meet up with a couple of young guns, Tom Hodge and Hannah Clement. It's a very early start to ensure enough time to get to our intended section of river before it warms up enough for the trout to be out feeding. It's a surprise then when Tom finds a few active browns early on from his vantage point on a cliff above our first run. Rock, paper, scissors sees me up first, with Tom giving instructions on the trout's movements. From my position it's hard to see much, but I caught sight of a large golden fish that I'd love to hook.
Yeah, that back one. Oh yeah, here's one here. Pretty much straight opposite this bush he just fed as well. Straight opposite the bush, 2 metres off it.
Is he a big one?
He actually doesn't look like that big golden one, no. He looks like the other one. Where's the golden one gone?
I saw him drift back over your side.
So right on the edge of the shingle and the rocks, opposite that brown bush, this guy's going hundies. He's really feeding. But it's definitely not the real clean golden one.
Okay.
Can't see. Oh, wait. No. Here's the golden one. There's a big rock. See the big golden rock opposite me? He's coming down. He's going down in the middle.
Oh, I got him, Mike. Parallel with me.
Huge. He's a good fish.
Where is he down here?
He's parallel with me.
He just fed and came up. He's opposite me. He's drifting down right here. He's still drifting. There's a big boulder under the water. He's just to the left of that. Perfect. Coming over him now. Put one more foot on it. That's perfect. The exact cast. Hold on, oh yeah, perfect. Do that again, same cast.
Can't quite see him.
That was probably half a foot short, but it was pretty good.
A little bit towards you?
Nah, just half a foot. Yeah, that's perfect. Leave that. It's going to go over him right now. He didn't look. That was as good as cast as you'll get it.
I'm not quite getting the drift I want, so I change to an upstream reach cast before adding a curve to get the nymph down to the fish and dead drifting when it gets there.
Half a foot this way. He's feeding hard. There you go. That's a great cast.
I just heard pig.
Liking that. Oh, big rejection. He had a real good look. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Left!
Yes!
Good shit, Mike. I'll come down. I got the net.
I'm trying to keep in close contact with the large brown while Tom crosses over with the net. This looks to be a big fish.
I don't have the net. Yeah.
Nah, right to the end, Dave.
Woohoo!
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's so clean, that fish.
Oh, maybe up there.
He's a solid fish. He's real clean. Look at those markings.
That must be up around close to 10.
Yeah, it will be real close. Ooh,
Ooh.
9. It's kind of like a digi-scale one. It's not quite. Yeah. It's
got that orangey colour with the small spots.
I love that colouring down through here.
Yep. Yeah, hang on. So, spotted the fish down this run just above where I got mine, and he's down off this sort of round rock. Here he is.
Hannah shows how we're all feeling the cold on this early autumn day by keeping moving to stay warm.
I think someone might be cold.
Tom, meanwhile, is crossing to cast to the sizable brown.
Should I try get in front of this bush?
Yeah, come right up. So Tommy's coming up on this side because he's really not getting much of a drift from the other side. There's two fish in here now. They look a little squirrely, but I think they'll still eat if he gets it in the right place. Oh, he's a good fish. Over him now. Yep. Well done, mate. His mouth went. Just saw the mouth open.
Fuck. I was just going on feel.
Did you hear me say, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was a half.
It was like, my indicator kept sinking.
Yeah, I
It was
know.
annoying me.
It wasn't helping you much.
Nah, so I was trying to...
Well, it came back, basically tilted up about 6 inches and his mouth went up. So I figured it was yours.
Nice call.
They're on mice.
Yeah, they're on mice. We've had a massive mouse plague, and they were gorging on them, I think, probably since mid-last winter, all this through till what, January or something? They've been gorging each night, so...
Yeah.
They put on their condition. Early season, I did find it was probably quite tough overall, because the fish were feeding, every night, eating half a dozen mice or whatever each night, where I found that later on in the season, when the mice ran out, that's sort of when they started to become a little bit easier to catch, I guess.
Yeah.
They feed normally, though. Oh, he dropped him. No, bad luck.
Late in the fight, the fly pulls, and it's a philosophical Tom as we head off to find another.
Hannah Clement, 26 years old.
Probably 7 years ago, actually. Tom took me down south and caught me. Well, you didn't catch me, but I hooked my first fish on the fly rod, and that was it.
Hikataramere Gorge.
Yeah, I was obsessed. Ever since then, it completely took control of my life.
And you ventured into guiding then?
I did. Yep, 4th year guiding, so I couldn't see myself doing anything else.
The Young Brigade. Yeah, that's not bad. Hold the indicator a little higher. He's coming over. He's
Got it. Yep, well done.
Oh, hard luck. Hard luck.
Oh, what happened then?
It was the fact that I was lifting it as it was coming back, so my strike was like right here. That was it.
The old
Yeah.
strip.
I'd say he charged that stonefly.
Yeah. My name's Tom Hodge and I'm 24 years old. I can actually remember it. I got into a wee bit of fishing. My dad was a keen fisherman, so was my mother, and I remember I was living in Cromwell and I went down to the lake and I was spin fishing away with my new Christmas present and couldn't catch anything. I met this guy fly fishing and he was catching quite a few, and I was seeing him wave around this line. I thought, okay, that looks interesting. So I can remember I tried to go fly fishing with a spin rod and a fly on the end, and that's what first got me into it. Thankfully Mum got me a fly rod next Christmas.
Oh, nice! On the dry.
As Tom battles his fish, I'm struck by the passion and drive shown by these two young anglers. I find it heartening that in this day and age there are still people like Tom and Hannah that live for the outdoors and strive to make it their livelihood and general lifestyle.
Well done.
Hi.
Nice fish.
Clean. Very clean.
Mate, that's beautiful, isn't it?
It's a stunner. It's a stunner.
Okay, we better get him in the drink, eh? Well done.
Stoked.
There he goes. Pin straight on the bottom. Well done, Tom.
Oh, I'm over the moon with that one.
Beautiful fish.
Always love getting them on a dry.
Yeah,
he came
yeah.
up and ate a dry just before, so it's like, oh, you got to throw one of them at him.
Of course you do, yeah. It's in the rules, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Oh, what a day.
Yeah, beautiful up here.
I've found another large brown in a shallow riffle, and I'm setting up a dry dropper rig, which should suit the situation nicely.
Nice cast, Mike. Right.
Oh, yep.
Yes! Yes!
Oh. Hard luck.
I've found over the years that takes on the near side to the angler more often than not see poor or even missed hook sets as the mouth is facing the angler.
Straight back.
This was one of those.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hold on. He's going back to his normal spot.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
After moving into the faster water for a few minutes, the fish I hooked has moved back into his feeding spot. I'm tying up a single nymph this time.
How to catch brown trout. Take two.
Yes!
Oh man, isn't it really?
Amazingly, I have to put the fly in the exact same place for a take, but this time he stays tight after the hookup. The big brown really hasn't run yet, but I get the feeling he's about to.
Just got to work a bit more out of him.
Have you only got the one nymph on?
Yep, only one. It's a little bit of slit in that. Try and lift his head this way if I can. No, not still. I'll tell you because I can feel his head pulsing. I'll just tell you to back out. His head. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid fish. So clean.
Yeehaw.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Stunner. Well done. Well done.
Just changed pattern and didn't want to come up at all like it on it, so drilled it between his eyes. Fish are in beautiful condition. The last been out with the trip with the lads a week or so back, and we caught a bunch of these sort of fish, and it's good to see them still around. That is an absolutely stunning fish, and he deserves his freedom. They're coming now. Just to the other side of him. He's feeding, he's moved out just then. Just on his left if you can, and about 1.5 meters up.
Hannah's got a shallow feeding fish lined up with a dry dropper. It takes.
Yep.
But sadly no luck again.
I think this year overall there's probably been a little bit more pressure on our rivers, so like the fish behaviour's changed a little bit. I've found the fish, kind of trying to hide away a little bit more, sitting in pockets you don't usually find them, in quicker water and things, so kind of we've been using sort of heavier flies, longer leaders, sometimes even lighter tippet on these fish, and just trying to get down to where they are, and then going really slow up the river, instead of sort of trying to find them in the pools, just walking in that riffly water and really taking your time trying to find them.
I've found weight is imperative this season. Weight is so important to get down.
Get down where they are.
It's surprising how much weight you need to get, in really fast water just to cut through.
I've waded out to check out a tongue of fast water and found a very big shake swaying and feeding occasionally. I'm using 2 small but very heavy nymphs to cut through the current and get down to his lie, as he's not likely to lift far from the bottom to take. He follows a few times before finally taking. This is a really big fish, and all I can do is maintain pressure and keep close until I can take enough steam out of him for a net shot. I'm really cranking on him now.
Probably my last fish of this trip anyway. Swung over and ate it, and boosted up the run down, and that's an absolute beast, this guy. Look at that.
This beauty went just over 12.5 pounds.
That's a beauty, isn't he? Look at that. Wow. Okay. Off you go, fella. Thanks for that. That's a horse, isn't it? The only thing missing is a saddle.
The wind is really starting to gust downstream now, as the guys share their thoughts on guiding longevity.
Yeah, I'll never give this up. As long as these legs can keep getting me up the
Yeah,
rivers,
yeah.
I'll be doing it till the day I
The
die.
only thing that'll stop us is ourselves, and that's just with age. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a guide till the day I die now.
Well, I've seen another fish. Maybe just start to show up a bit more now. He's right here. Yeah, I just think that's dragging the fly doing that. You may be better off.
I'm going to take the indicator off. I'm scared. I don't like the indicator sinking. I've found it spooks fish very often.
Yeah, that's why I don't like using indicators. Because when you're doing that, you actually there's a lot of line. I reckon you can shorten up, and when it comes in, you made that cast, it lands. You strip some line and shorten it, and then just follow through. Then you can set.
How are you telling that they eat? Like he just then, I put it a wee bit wide. I saw him move out. There's no way I can work out whether he's eating. You know what I mean? I'm scared he's going to go like this. You know, spit it and go.
Yeah, so what you're doing is you're timing it. So you're landing it, and you're watching the pace of the current, and it'll be going down at the same pace. So it lands, you see it the landing, and you follow the current through, you get to where the fish is, and then you start to draw her in. You know, and you might see him go, whoa, out to the side. When he straightens, you set more quickly.
Yeah, got ya. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, well done, mate. Turn, yeah, good stuff.
Come on!
I want my pack off. I see how you do it, Mike.
Oh, Mommy, dude.
Staying close is key, as Tom is showing here, as the rocks under the whitewater are large and rough. Any touch of the tippet is likely to end up in a bust-off. As they all seem to do here, it's a dogged run upstream, followed by a big surge downstream.
Took us for a decent old walk down the river, but really nice bit of angling, spotting and everything else. And that's a damn solid fish. Hey, beautiful. Oh yes, let's go. Yeah, it's a solid fish, eh? Some of the makeup missing maybe, but
Yeah.
But,
He's got the size, but he's just missing the coloration.
yeah.
Oh well, another one to the net. Happy
Well done.
days.
Nice angling.
Stoked.
It was good angling.
Look at that bad boy. It's a big hook jaw on him and big shovel nose, high back. That's what you want to see. Okay, back in he goes. That fella.
After releasing another stunning fish, Hannah's up again with a big fish in sight in fast heavy water.
So I've seen a fish out here, right under the fast water.
Yeah,
He looks like a good one, yeah. Well, you've had a bit of a tough day, haven't you, so far?
it has been quite challenging. Lost one, missed another. Watching the boys bring them in.
Yeah, but look, best of luck.
Thanks. Give it a go.
Yeah, just the other year.
It's late in the day and this may be her last chance. As the battle with the trophy fish nears its end, time seems to slow, and the possibility of losing it before the net is painfully magnified. A strange irony, wishing it to be over, yet at the same time being so immersed in the moment.
That's right, take your time. Yeah, baby!
Good fish. Oh, might be smack on 10. Look at that. Nice job, Hen. Nice fish.
Well, Hannah, brilliant effort. All day slogging away,
Yeah.
no luck, late in the day, and then bang,
I lost
fish
one.
of the day.
Yeah. And then bam.
Stroll it back a little bit towards you. Yeah, oh, yes. That is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I think get that bad boy away, eh?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Quality. Yeah.
Top quality, no
Yep.
scratches,
no
real
marks or
clean.
anything. Yeah. And it was a good spot.
A
and
top
some
of
heavy
angling to
water.
catch it too.
I felt my heart in my throat. Don't screw it up. No, it was exciting. It was it's an accomplishment because you've spotted it, you've walked all this way, and you've made the cast that counts, and you've filled it, you know. And then it's all the fun and enjoyment of it, taking you upstream, taking you downstream. I almost cry every time I land a double-digit fish. I think this is probably the first time that I
I think that's what I love most about trophy hunting is just walking extra long miles, really challenging conditions, and then when you do finally come up on one, it's sort of like so satisfying.
And it takes one to
Because
make
one
make
fish
the
to
whole
make
trip.
a trip, a
Yeah.
5-day trip, it takes one fish just to be like, boom, there we go, you know, job
Yeah.
done.
Hard work's paid off. But that's why you chase them. They're trophies for a reason.
That was awesome. Good day out fishing.
Yeah.
Blue skies, it was meant to be cloudy, sun was out, yeah, and I couldn't complain at all. And a wee bit tough with the fishing late afternoon, but the morning proved pretty good, I thought, you know. Fish were out, they're feeding. We all
I
caught
think
fish.
the afternoon was better for me.
Yeah, well, you pulled the magic out right at the end of the day.
I'm a comeback kid, but
Yeah.
It's a wonderful way to finish the day, though the elation is tinged with sadness as we leave on what turned out to be the last day's backcountry fishing for the season. But what a season it was. Sight fishing for monster brown trout.